Hey guys, Nyalon here, and welcome back to another episode of a Minecraft Let's Play. And today we are officially in Minecraft 1.6, which is kind of awesome. It's a bit buggy on multiplayer. Like when I play on my server, the sprinting is a little bit bugged, and it's just a little bit laggy altogether. But that is just like the server part of it. It seems fine in single player as of now, like just running around and stuff. So I guess we'll just go ahead and jump into some of the new features. Obviously there are horses, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to find one this episode, because they're obviously really hard to find. And I don't have any speed potions brewed up as of now, but we might get to that in this episode. Mainly this episode I want to make some clay blocks and also go into the caves. I really want to find a monster spawner. I'm not sure if I think they added name tags like the last update, but I kind of want to get a name tag. I'm not sure if they added it in 1.6 or not, but I want to go find a spawner so we could make an EXP grinder and get working on that, so we can start getting some more level 30 enchantments. Let's check in here. I think we have our pickaxe still in here. We still have our efficiency 4 and breaking 3 that we got from last episode. I'm not sure if I want to bring that on the caving trip. Yeah, I probably should, and then I'll keep the fortune one too. But saying this, we're going to need to make some armor. So let's go in here, grab some armor, or grab some iron. We'll go ahead and craft up some stuff. Let's go to sleep first so we just don't get killed by some creepers. Let's go to sleep. Do that really quick. And I've noticed that my, what's it called? My how to find horses in Minecraft video has been getting a lot of views, and that's probably because 1.6 just got released, and that's really awesome. So for all the new subscribers coming in from that video, welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. If you haven't watched any of the episodes yet, be sure to go back to like I guess episode 1 to watch the whole series if you're interested. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of subscribers from that video, so that's really awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and put this iron armor on here for now. We might want to enchant this, but I don't have any levels right now. So I think we'll just go in with this iron armor and our 2 really good pickaxes, our great sword. I need to put some of this stuff away. I think I should just put this. Do we have any more room in here? Yeah, we do. So let's do that. Throw some of this in here. And then the rest of the cobblestone. Honestly, we're not going to need too much cobblestone because that chest is just totally loaded with it. So let's go ahead and throw some of this over here because we're really never going to need that much. Let's put that there. And there's one more thing I want to change. I have torches marked off as this one right here. I want to put wood there instead. So let's go ahead and put that there. Take a wood block, put that there, and then we'll put all wood items in here. So torches is a wood item. We'll put those, of course, and just do like that. And I also want to make an iron shovel so we can go harvest some clay. So let's get a few sticks out here. Grab these. If you guys were wondering why I had a little bit of lack of videos, I've only been putting out like one video every other day, and that is because I was just on vacation, and I'll be going on vacation a lot this summer. So I'm gonna try to get some videos pre-recorded, but the trip I just took, it came faster than I expected, so I didn't really have too much time to prepare for that. I just put in a couple scheduled uploads of what I had time to record. I think I recorded like 3 episodes, but in the future hopefully I'll be able to get on top of that stuff. So let's go, and I think we're gonna go harvest some clay first, and then we're gonna get prepared for the caving trip. We don't want to jump in there, we don't want to get that cobblestone. I think I can see some clay over there, so we'll go ahead and harvest some of that. And now that clay has so many more uses, I think I'll probably just harvest all the clay I see, because it seems that it's going to be really useful in a bunch of different builds. So let's get all this. And I'm pretty sure you make a, what's it called? The colored clay by making a clay block, hardened clay, I guess. I think you put it in I don't think you put it in a furnace. I think you just put all the clay together, if I'm not mistaken. But this is one of the new features in 1.6, so this is really awesome. It just adds a lot more blocks to the game. So we'll get all this clay. And I'll be going over most of the features in 1.6, probably not all of them this episode. But yeah, this is probably just going to be an episode of me getting back into the Let's Play series. Since it's been like a week since I did the last video, I think we'll go collect that over there too since we have the time. Let's go get this patch of clay. And there actually is a ton of clay around here. This is a great, like, I guess river, pond sort of thing. I guess you call it a lake. It's a little bit bigger than a pond. But this is a great place to find clay. So I guess we'll just take all of it. Get all this here. And I think we should be good with 4 stacks, so we'll stop there. And this does mine relatively fast when we're underwater still. So let's see how much we have now. We have 51, so we probably just need to harvest a couple more. Are we good almost? 2 more blocks. Oh, we're 1 off. Oh, there's some over there. Let's grab that. And then we'll head back to the base over there, or the storage room. I'm not too sure on how to make the hardened clay. But we might as well grab one of these so we can try to make the yellow block. So let's just make that into dandelion yellow. And if you don't know what I'm doing, you have no idea what a clay block is, then, or I guess a colored clay block is, then you'll be finding out in just a few seconds. So let's hop over here, and that is if I do remember how to craft them. So let's get to the crafting table over here. Hopefully we don't have to actually cook this up. I'm almost positive we don't, but there's a chance that could happen. There we go, clay. So I think, no, I'm pretty sure this is wrong. We need to make hardened clay. How do we do that? Let's see if we can make a furnace here. I'm just trying to experiment with the new 1.6. Let's get 8 cobblestone out here. Go ahead and craft us up a furnace. Put that down. And eventually I'll be having a place for the furnaces. I think it's going to be back in that wall somewhere. But for now we're just going to use this. So let's throw that in there. And that in there. Will that make us some hardened clay blocks? Please tell me it will. Don't make bricks, please. Make me some hardened clay. Alright, hardened clay right there. And I think you just put that around this dandelion yellow dye. And if you're wondering why I have like all these numbers next to this and like the durability, I'm pretty sure I just turned that on with doing like F3 and H at the same time, and that turned it on. Yeah, there we go. We're back to the normal one now. I don't know why. I kind of like it with having the durability left. So like if I go back, it says right here, you know, it has 402 hits left of 1,561. I think that's pretty cool. But for now, we're just gonna leave it like this. And let me know what you guys think about that. If that's just annoying having the numbers there, or if that's perfectly fine. So I think I'm gonna let this stuff cook up a bit in here, since this is gonna probably take a little while. And while that's cooking, I'll prepare for the caving trip, and we'll be back when we're ready to try to find ourselves a spawner. So it looks like all the clay here is cooked up. I got 64 hardened clay, and we're gonna go ahead and make ourselves some yellow clay blocks, I think it's called. Yeah, yellow stained clay blocks. So let's go ahead and I guess shift click all those into there. We only had 2 I guess the die for that. But let's see how this looks. Let's compare this to some of the other blocks we have right now. That's a really weird block. I don't expect to see that in Minecraft. That is just a weird block. I mean, look at that. Compared to all the other blocks, that is just weird. It almost looks like it's not meant to be. It's like, I don't know. I guess I'll have to get used to these stained clay blocks, because they're really weird, because they're not like wool. It just looks like, I guess, a painted wall. I guess if you were making like a real house, kind of looks like a painted wall, that's kind of cool. But the next thing I want to test out is the carpets, and I think we can go ahead and, do we have any wool? I don't think we have any wool. No, we don't have any wool. We gotta go find a sheep. So let's take these torches. I want to get everything that we are going to need. Oh man, I don't want to throw all this stuff in a junk chest. We'll just throw the rest of this in a random chest. But I really want to go get some wool, so we can test out those carpets, because I have a really cool idea for those for a PvP trap. We'll go ahead and I'll show you guys that in a second. I think this is good for caving. We got food, we got a shovel, we got yellow stained stuff that we don't really need right now, but we might be able to use for some builds. We'll take half a stack of wood, and we want to go get ourselves a sheep. So let's go make some shears. Make these real quick. And I think there's a few sheep over here, I'm not sure. But we're going to have to make a sheep farm relatively soon. Yeah, there's a sheep right there. We'll make some black wool, I guess, or black carpets. But we're going to make a sheep farm relatively soon. And that is because, you know, we got to make carpets, man. This is the new This is a new thing. We got our carpets here. Let's go ahead and test these out. Put these down. Oh yeah, that is some cool carpets. I wonder, let's see. Oh yeah, you do get them back. So you can break them really quickly. See how they work with shears. They're about the same. I think they're a little bit faster. Let's see. That's a regular hand. That's with shears. I think it's like maybe, I don't know. It's a little bit faster in my opinion, but it might just be, I guess, how I interpreted it. I think it was a little bit faster with the shears. But right now, I think we should go ahead and I'll show. Whoa. Those things just floating there. That looks really weird from this Minecraft view. Looks like I'm just have some floating carpets in my hands. Is that the same with all the blocks? No, I'm actually holding the pickaxe. What about the stake? Yeah, I'm actually holding the stake, but those are floating. What about in F5 mode? Oh man, we have floating carpets. Floating carpets. Oh yeah. That is weird. That is really weird. Place those. See those? That's some floating carpets. We'll take that back. And with all these items, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, because obviously I'm not going to be using these in any builds yet. Let's try this on there. Oh, that is cool. That is really cool. We might have to do that sometime in some of our builds. But for now, we're getting a little bit off topic, and I'm just going off building some random stuff. Oh, there's a white sheep over there too. We want to try to make ourselves some white carpets. Let's try this. Let's see if we can make like a checkered floor. Will that look cool? I'm pretty sure that's not checkered. This will be checkered. There we go. That is looking pretty cool. Take that back. But yeah, as I was saying, we're probably going to use those carpets in some of our future designs. But really the thing I wanted to show you guys with this is the way it interacts with water. And at least this is what happened last time. So let's place that there. Oh man, it doesn't work anymore? What the heck? Before it would like, it was just weird. The water would not go over it. Let's try this here. Do we have iron? I was going to take a bucket. Like if you place it right next to water, I was thinking that you'd be able to place it like, let's see here. Let's try this. If I do this and I remove this block, yeah, it will work like that. Before, when I was playing in one of the snapshots, I was able to like place water right next to it like that, and the water wasn't able to go over it. So I was thinking for a PvP trap, we could have, you know, these carpets. People would think that you can just like walk right over them, and then little do you know, you just fall into a trap of death. But obviously that's not the case. Maybe we could do it with signs. That's what I was thinking. Let's see if we can actually put these on signs real quick. Let's make ourselves a crafting table and make ourselves some signs. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was doing. Let's go ahead and make the signs here and put it like this. So this is what I was thinking for a PvP trap. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, is it? It does. Oh yeah. So say, what the heck? We can walk on signs now? Oh my god. What the hell? I thought you... That is weird. That is really weird. Okay, now. This is some weird stuff. Maybe we can make some sign tables. What the heck? Okay, I guess we'll have to look into this some more, but I thought you'd just be able to jump on here and you'd fall right through. So you could put like a carpet walkway into your trap for PvP, and the guy would be chasing you. You know, you have this section where you can stand on it and not fall through, and then they may be running like off to this side, and they'll fall right through the carpets into like, you know, a 50 block drop, and they die. But that's obviously not the case with these signs. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure you can't stand on signs. I don't know if that's a bug or they did it on purpose, so you can't do the trap I'm talking about, but that is really weird. We might be able to do that with some fence gates. We could try it with like an open fence gate real quick. So let's try that with an open. We need to make a few more sticks, I think. Let's do that. Try ourselves a fence gate here and see if this works. Please work. Let's see. You can stand on top of that too? That is so weird. Can we walk through it? You can't walk through it? This is like the weirdest carpet I've ever seen. Alright, I guess that works like that. And let's take this back now. And we're getting so off track here. We're supposed to be caving right now. I think that's what we should be doing. I want to do a little bit of exploring first. Let's throw these chicken eggs at that cow. There we go. We got a baby chicken. And just chuck some of this stuff out that we don't need. I'm not going to use that fence gate. These carpets, why not? We'll bring them down into the caves. And these clay blocks we'll just keep for now. And if we do need some more room in our inventory, we'll just throw them out. But I think I'll go and try to find a cave now, since that was our main mission for the episode. And we got really sidetracked. Well, there's some pigs over there. Might be able to make a pig farm. I haven't seen many pigs around this area, though. So we'll have to keep these guys safe. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and find myself a nice cave, unless we find one right now, which I don't think we will. And I'll be back when we have a nice cave to cave in. And I really want to find a spawner, because I don't think I've even found a spawner in this world yet. So I'll be back when I find I find a cave. Okay guys, so I found a relatively large cave here. It's just off in this plains biome, like right up there I came in. Just laid down a few torches, already got some iron. But yeah, main goal for this caving trip is to find a spawner, and I think we're going to mainly mine with this pick, and then if we find anything good like coal, or I guess coal's not too good, but if we find anything like lapis, redstone, or diamonds, we'll be using this. So let's go ahead and get some of this iron here, because we're definitely going to need more of that. I think I just used most of the last stack for this armor, so we're definitely going to need a little bit of that. Let's head into the cave here. There's a way up there. But I just looked at the episode time, and we're around 15 minutes, so this caving trip is not going to be too long. We'll probably continue it next episode. But if I do get carried away, we'll probably be in this cave forever. So, but we really want to find a spawner. That's the main goal. So let's head in all these different directions. Holy crap, there's a lot of directions here. Let's go back. Oh, we got some coal on the ceiling. I'll definitely take that with the fortune pick. Got to make sure I'm using the right one. Take all that coal. Although we do have a ton back at the base, so we're not going to need too much of it. We'll just take maybe 1 or 2 veins of it, since Fortune 3 is going to give us just a ton of coal. And that brings me to another point. We do have coal blocks now, which are a lot more efficient. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the coal block in a second here. If you guys haven't already discovered the coal block in your, I guess, Let's Play world. So let's take this out here, put the crafting table down. Go ahead and make ourselves some coal blocks. Block of coal. Oh yeah, that's going to help a lot while caving. Save some inventory space, and this is what it looks like. They're actually really efficient in furnaces. They work a lot faster than the normal coal, or a lot longer, I guess you could say. So that is a really cool addition to the game. So we have a lot more inventory space now. So we get some of this iron here. I think we'll just head really deep into the cave, and from now on, I don't think I'm going to mine anything other than diamonds and emeralds and redstone, because I really want to find a spawner. Oh man, we've already been in this cave? How have we already been in this cave? Weird. I swear to God, this is, oh yeah, it's kind of a new cave. So let's see here. There's lava down there. I think I'm going to head this way. Oh, we got redstone right here. Use our fortune pick for that. Oh, what? Why there's just lava sound? Oh, we got gold over there. We'll definitely need that. But I just heard a random lava sound. Not sure why I just heard that. It's probably because the water just did something. Let's head around this corner. I want to get that gold, though, because that is really, really useful for any future rail projects we have, because we were lacking on that in the last minecart system. Got a lot of redstone there. Head over this way. I think I just saw some lapis over here too, which is cool. Definitely take that. Oh my god, that's a lot with fortune. Already got 36 from 2 lapis blocks with fortune 3. That is awesome. Take a little bit more of this coal. And now that we have these coal blocks, I'll be able to make my coal chest a little bit, I guess, compact. So we have, you know, the coal blocks and not as much coal, just like the coal ore, I guess you could say. It's not really the ore. I don't know what to call it. It's like a mixture. What is this called? Leave in the comments what this is called, because I have no idea. It's like, it's not coal ore, because the coal ore is the stuff we're mining. It's like the coal drop. I guess it's just coal. So yeah, never mind. Don't leave anything in the comments. It's just called coal. So let's pillar over here. I think we should get this lapis. But actually, the chest that we had back at the base is like full of lapis, so we don't need too much of this stuff. We don't want to collect all of it because it really has no use except looking nice. So we got a stack in 16 there. This is just lava everywhere. This would be a good cave if I wasn't looking for a spawner, but I really want to find a spawner because I honestly think the only spawner I found in this world is a spider spawner. I'm not even sure if I found that. That might have been another episode, or not episode, another series. So I think I'm gonna keep going in this cave off camera, or we might continue it next episode. But I think I'll come back if I do find a spawner, and if I don't end up finding one, then I guess I'll just come back and tell you I didn't find one, because that is really likely since we haven't found one so far in this world. So I'll be back when I have done a little bit more caving and hopefully find a spawner. Okay guys, so we've got a spider spawner here, which is better than nothing, but I would have rather had like a skeleton or a zombie, but I guess we can check the chest and see what's in here. We got ourselves some redstone, some wheat, some string, and a bucket. And I was actually in need of a bucket to get over some lava lakes. But that's kind of disappointing that we didn't get a skeleton or a zombie, but it's still pretty cool. Again, I'm not sure if we did find a spider spawner already in this world. This might be the first spawner we found in this world. So that could potentially be cool if this is the first spawner we found in this world. But I'm not sure if we found another one while caving. And as you guys can see here, I have a ton more coal, ton more redstone and lapis. And I did hit a few more patches of coal and redstone, so that's really awesome. But I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. Seeing it is getting a bit long, and we did find the spawner we wanted, but it's not actually what we wanted, but it is a spawner. So yeah, I think that's probably going to be it for this episode, guys. And if you did enjoy, remember to leave a like. But I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.